Creating instant attraction with a woman is not just about charm or looks. It's an art that blends confidence, authenticity, and understanding. As the great philosopher Plato once said, "At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet." This highlights the transformative power of genuine connection and the allure of self-assuredness. When you know how to create instant attraction with a woman, you unlock the door to deeper interactions and meaningful connections. But how do you bridge that gap from mere acquaintance to undeniable chemistry? In a world filled with distractions and superficial connections, mastering the nuances of attraction can set you apart. From body language to conversation starters, small adjustments can lead to significant changes in how women perceive you. In the following sections, we will explore 10 effective rules that can help you how to instantly create attraction with women. Whether you're looking to spark a romantic interest or simply enhance your social interactions, these insights will empower you to navigate the landscape of attraction with grace and confidence. Let's dive in and discover the keys to becoming irresistibly appealing. Number 1. Confidence is the first step in the journey of attraction. Confidence is undeniably one of the most attractive traits worldwide. But let's be honest. We all face areas in life that are difficult to navigate. Confidence isn't an overnight achievement, it's a lifelong journey. Imagine someone who radiates confidence through their attitude, body language, and interactions. You don't just see confidence, you feel it in the way they carry themselves. Building your confidence. The truth is, confidence draws people in, so why not invest in it? Start with small steps that make a big difference. Positive self-talk. How often do you uplift yourself? Encouraging your strengths rather than dwelling on your weaknesses is key. Next time you catch yourself in self-doubt, ask, "What's one thing I'm proud of today?" Good posture. Did you know standing tall actually influences how confident you feel? Studies show that maintaining good posture not only makes you appear more confident, but also increases testosterone levels and reduces cortisol, boosting your confidence from within. Engage in activities you enjoy. What makes you feel alive? Pursuing your hobbies and interests, whether it's painting, playing an instrument, or learning a new skill, increases your self-esteem. Confidence comes naturally when you're in your element, elevating your social status. You don't need a corporate title to have a high social status. In fact, your actions and interests say far more about you. Volunteer work, giving back to your community not only helps others, but elevates how people see you. When you're selfless, you're seen as a leader, someone others admire. Ask yourself, how can I contribute to my community today? Learn new skills. Think about it. What's the last new skill you picked up? Whether it's a foreign language, coding, or cooking, expanding your knowledge keeps you interesting. It makes people wonder, what will they master next? Stay informed. Ever notice how the most confident people seem to know a little about everything? They're well-read and can engage in a variety of conversations. Dive into books, attend seminars, or follow topics that interest you. The more you know, the more you have to offer. Let your personality shine. People are drawn to authenticity. There's no one like you, so why try to fit into someone else's mold? Be yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. As Oscar Wilde famously said, authenticity is magnetic. When you embrace who you are, flaws and all, people notice. They're drawn to your realness, your uniqueness. Engage in meaningful conversations. What excites you? Sharing your passions creates deep connections. Next time you're in a conversation, instead of small talk, why not share something that lights you up? Your enthusiasm is contagious. Science of confidence. Research backs up the importance of confidence. Dr. Amy Cuddy's research on body language reveals that power posing, standing in a posture of confidence, can actually change your brain chemistry, making you feel more powerful. This simple act, standing tall, shoulders back, has proven effects on your mind and the way others perceive you. Stoic perspective. From a Stoic standpoint, confidence is rooted in understanding what you can control and what you can't. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you focus on controlling your attitude and actions, confidence follows. Are you worrying about things outside of your control? It's time to let that go. Final thought. Confidence isn't just about how you appear to others. It's about feeling grounded in who you are. How will you take that first step toward building your confidence today? Ask yourself, what can I control right now that will boost my confidence tomorrow? By making these small adjustments, not only will you feel more confident, but you'll also be seen as someone who commands respect, engages in meaningful conversations, and lives authentically. Confidence, after all, is a lifelong journey, one worth investing in. Number 2, change your posture. Change the game. Imagine this. You walk into a room, head held high, shoulders back, spine straight, and your gaze unwavering. There's a subtle shift in the energy around you. It's as if the air itself acknowledges your presence. You haven't even spoken a word, yet eyes are drawn to you. You feel it, that unspoken connection. Could it be that something as simple as posture, something we often overlook, holds this kind of power? Absolutely. Your posture speaks volumes long before you utter a single word. The way you carry yourself sets the stage for how others perceive you, especially women. Slouching, for instance, can dull your presence, making you seem withdrawn or insecure. But when you stand tall, you radiate confidence, and the best part, the more you embody that stance, the more confident you begin to feel. Picture this. You're sitting slumped in a chair, feeling disengaged. Now, shift, straighten your spine, lift your chest and pull your shoulders back. Immediately you feel more alert, more present. That's the magic of good posture. It's not just about looking confident, it's about feeling it. It's about sending a message to both your mind and the world around you. Amy Cuddy, a social psychologist, discovered something fascinating. By simply standing or sitting in a power pose, think standing tall, chest out, shoulders back. For just 2 minutes, you can literally change your body chemistry. Testosterone, the hormone linked to confidence, increases. Cortisol, the stress hormone, decreases. Isn't that incredible? You're not just faking it until you make it. You're training your brain and body to embody the confidence you seek. Now imagine this scenario. You're on a first date. You really want to impress this woman sitting across from you. Slumping, crossing your arms, or leaning away sends signals of disinterest or insecurity. But if you sit up straight, maintain eye contact and smile, everything changes. You project control, confidence, and genuine engagement. She feels it, and you feel it too. Suddenly the conversation flows easier. There's a connection sparked by something as simple as how you hold yourself. As Zig Ziglar once said, your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. And your posture, the physical embodiment of your attitude, determines the kind of energy you radiate. You may not realize it, but women notice these things. They're attuned to subtle cues, reading your body language before you even open your mouth. They feel your energy before they hear your words. So, what message are you sending? It's easy to underestimate the power of posture, to overlook it in the busyness of daily life. But when you're mindful of it, when you intentionally adjust the way you carry yourself, it's like flipping a switch. Suddenly, you're not just existing in the room, you're owning it. You become magnetic. People, especially women, are drawn to that kind of energy. It's attractive, it's commanding. A simple adjustment in posture does more than change how others see you. It changes how you see yourself. Think about it. When you stand tall, you're aligning your body with your mind. You're reinforcing the belief that you're capable, that you're in control. And that belief, it's contagious. Stoic philosophy teaches us that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Often, our fears and insecurities are self-created illusions, and they manifest physically through slouching or shrinking into ourselves. But when we take control of our posture, we also take control of our mindset. You might feel anxious or uncertain, but if you maintain a strong, grounded posture, your mind will follow. Confidence isn't always about feeling it first. Sometimes it's about embodying it until it becomes your reality. So, next time you're about to step into a room, take a deep breath, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, and hold your head high. The shift in how you feel will be immediate, and trust me, the people around you, especially women, will notice that energy. They can feel the energy you bring. And that energy exudes confidence, power, and presence. You will attract their attention without even trying. It's about what that posture represents. It's about showing the world and yourself that you're here, that you're confident, and that you belong. Every time you adjust your posture, you're reinforcing that message. You're telling the world, I'm in control. And that's irresistible. Number 3, appearance matters. Embrace reality and maximize your potential. Let's face it, appearance matters. Whether we like it or not, the way we present ourselves affects almost every aspect of life. Denying this truth doesn't make it any less true. So why not accept it and use it to your advantage? Think about it. How often do we judge others based on how they look, even before they speak? Whether it's dating, your career, or even casual interactions, first impressions shape the outcome of these moments. And yes, appearance often plays a core role in those initial judgments. There's a psychological concept called the halo effect, where we tend to assume physically attractive people possess other positive qualities like intelligence or kindness. This unconscious bias is constantly at work, whether we're aware of it or not. So when people meet you for the first time, what assumptions are they making? Are you presenting the best version of yourself? Here's the key. Caring about your appearance isn't about vanity. It's about self-respect and how you choose to communicate with the world. Presenting yourself well is an investment in how you're perceived and how you feel about yourself. It can be the difference between being overlooked or getting that second glance in both personal and professional situations. But here's the thing. Taking care of your appearance doesn't mean you have to look like a model. It's about showing up in a way that makes you feel confident and vibrant. How do you feel when you look in the mirror? Do you see the best version of yourself? Or is there room for improvement? What could you change today that would not only elevate how others see you, but also how you see yourself? This isn't about perfection. It's about becoming more of who you are, polishing your presence, refining how you show up in the world, and owning the power of that first impression. Number 4, the way you dress says more than you think. Wow, have you ever really thought about how the way we dress can instantly attract women? It's pretty fascinating when you consider that our clothing is one of the first things people notice, literally within seconds. But here's the kicker. It's not about following the latest fashion trends. It's about being clean, sharp, and most importantly, authentic to yourself. That's where the real magic happens. First off, let's talk about something crucial: knowing your body. It's not about the body you want. It's about the body you have. The key is to dress in a way that flatters your natural shape. Think about it. Whether it's broad shoulders, strong calves, or impressive height, everyone has something worth showing off. When you dress to highlight your best features, you're automatically more confident. And let's be real, confidence is incredibly attractive. Seriously, take a second to think about this. How do you feel when you wear something that fits you perfectly, compared to something that doesn't. It's like night and day, right? Confidence oozes out of us when we're comfortable in what we wear. And that confidence, it's one of the most magnetic traits anyone can have. Mark Twain even nailed it when he said, "Clothes make the man." Naked people have little or no influence on society. You don't have to overhaul your wardrobe overnight. Just start upgrading it bit by bit. It's crazy how wearing clothes that fit can not only change how others see you, but also how you see yourself. When you feel good in your clothes, it shows in your posture, your walk, even in the way you speak. Suddenly, it's like you're ready to take on the world with a simple outfit change. And don't forget about accessories. Whether it's a watch, a bracelet, or the perfect pair of shoes, these little touches can instantly elevate your entire look. For example, did you know that wearing a watch can make you appear more punctual and responsible? Studies have shown that women often find these traits irresistibly attractive. But you know what's deeper than all of this? It's about self-respect, something Stoicism teaches us well. When you take the time to dress well, you're signaling to the world and to yourself that you respect yourself. Sure, clothes don't define you, but they do reflect how you value yourself. Let's not forget that physical appeal often comes down to symmetry and cleanliness. The same goes for your clothes. If your outfit is all over the place or your shoes are dirty, it sends a message of carelessness. On the flip side, a well-coordinated and clean look shows discipline and attention to detail. Two qualities that scream reliability and stability. It's not about chasing every fashion trend. It's about staying true to who you are while refining how you express that through your wardrobe. Remember, the best style is one that feels authentic to you, boosts your confidence, and highlights your strengths. So maybe it's time to give your wardrobe a little refresh and see how it doesn't just change your appearance, but also your life. Can you imagine the possibilities? The way a simple change in how you dress could open doors, create new connections, and bring out a version of yourself that's ready to conquer whatever comes next. Number 5, the unexpectedness of grooming. Grooming is more than just appearances. It's about how you feel and present yourself to the world. Take hair, for example. It has the power to transform your entire look. Don't be afraid to experiment with different hairstyles until you find the one that makes you feel comfortable, confident, and highlights the shape of your face. A great hairstyle can completely change how you perceive yourself. Think about it. A fresh cut can instantly lift your mood and boost your energy. Amazing, right? Let's talk about grooming beyond the basics. Something as simple as maintaining your facial hair can have a profound effect on how others perceive you. A scruffy beard or untamed eyebrows probably doesn't top the list of attractive traits for most people. Taking the time to trim and care for these areas shows attention to detail and a sense of pride. Personally, when I tidy up my eyebrows, I feel more polished, like I've got everything together. Now consider your nails for a moment. We often overlook something as basic as keeping our nails clean and neat. Women, especially, pay attention to details, and grooming habits can shape that crucial first impression, particularly when meeting someone new. First impressions stick, and sometimes the tiniest detail makes all the difference. Incorporating small grooming habits into your daily routine can be a game changer. It's not just about how others see you, more importantly, it's about how you see yourself. Grooming, much like Stoicism, is about consistency and discipline. It's not about vanity, it's about respect. Respect for yourself and those around you. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." In the same way, the care we put into our grooming reflects the respect and thoughtfulness we have toward ourselves. Think of grooming as a way of showing up for yourself every single day. In a way, grooming is a practice of self-love, of owning who you are and showing the world your best self. It's that extra step that says, "I care." And in the hustle of life, those moments of care, of self-respect, are where you find your power. So, what's stopping you? Go ahead, take a look in the mirror, and give yourself the attention you deserve. You'll be surprised at how something as simple as grooming can spark a transformation from the inside out. Number 6. Scent is an unforgettable catalyst. It might seem obvious, but sometimes the simplest truths are the ones we overlook. The right scent can make a world of difference in how you're perceived, especially by women. You see, a woman's sense of smell is incredibly strong, often tied to memory and imagination. Before anyone even lays eyes on you, they've already caught a whiff of your cologne or deodorant. Imagine that first impression, a subtle yet fresh, clean, undeniable fragrance. It's already made an impact long before you've said a word. Research tells us scent triggers emotions and memories faster than any other sense. People are far more likely to remember someone based on their scent than on their appearance or words. A gentle, pleasant fragrance evokes comfort, attraction, and even nostalgia. Now, isn't that a powerful tool to have at your disposal? But here's the catch. It's not just about smelling good. It's also about avoiding the opposite. We've all been there, meeting someone who leaves a lasting impression for all the wrong reasons. Bad breath, body odor, or even wearing too much cologne can turn someone off in an instant. You don't want people thinking too much about your scent. Just let it be there, subtly pleasant in the background. So, how do you find the right scent? Think subtlety. Start with a good deodorant, something fresh but not overpowering. If you opt for cologne, less is more. Apply it to pulse points, your wrists, neck, and behind your ears to let it diffuse gently throughout the day. And remember, a clean body is the best foundation for any fragrance. After all, as the saying goes, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Make sure it's a great one. Picture this. You're on a date and everything's going smoothly. There's a natural connection, the conversation is flowing. But the moment she detects an unpleasant smell, that connection can crumble. On the flip side, a fresh, clean scent can complement the emotional and intellectual chemistry, turning the encounter into a lasting memory. A sharp appearance paired with a refreshing scent communicates that you take care of yourself, that you're mindful of how others experience you, and that you're intentional about the details. Taking the time to ensure you smell good is one of those small things that can have a huge impact on how you connect with others, especially women. So what steps are you going to take today to ensure your scent is working in your favor? It's a simple habit, but it can lead to remarkable results in the way you engage with the world around you. Number 7, the art of the eyes. Eye contact is one of the most immediate ways to attract women, but it's a delicate art many men mishandle. Some avoid it out of nervousness, while others overdo it, coming off as intense or intimidating. So, how do you strike the right balance? Look at her for a few seconds, just long enough to show you're present without crossing the line into discomfort. When done right, it can forge a powerful connection. This might sound simple, but this is where most men go wrong. Your body is constantly communicating, whether you realize it or not. When you fidget, shift your weight nervously, or avoid eye contact, you're broadcasting anxiety and uncertainty. And if you're not confident in yourself, you're sending out negative energy she'll likely pick up on. The first step is to stay calm. Stand tall with your feet firmly grounded and your shoulders relaxed. You want to exude calm confidence, not tension. She may glance away at first, but don't take that as disinterest. It could be her way of processing the intrigue you've sparked. Can you maintain your composure long enough to invite her to look back? Keep it natural. 2 to 5 seconds before shifting your gaze is usually the sweet spot. Staring longer can make you seem overly intense, even aggressive. What's crucial is not rushing or feeling pressured. Relax into that moment. By doing so, you show her that you're comfortable with silence and, more importantly, comfortable with yourself. But let's not forget, body language isn't limited to eye contact. Open up your body language. Let your arms fall naturally at your sides, stand or sit with a relaxed posture, and face her directly. No need to be overly dramatic, just confident and at ease. When she shares something personal, meet her gaze and acknowledge it. A simple nod or smile can go a long way in making her feel heard and valued. These subtle exchanges can make all the difference. Eye contact, along with the little signals of a conversation, can lead to some powerful reactions, sometimes even overwhelming moments of tension. Start by focusing on your breath. Slow, deep breaths will calm your nerves. As you feel more centered, conversation flows more smoothly, effortlessly. This isn't just about eye contact. It's about how you present yourself to the world. Each breath, each glance, each movement contributes to the story you tell without saying a word. So next time you catch her gaze, breathe deeply, ground yourself, and let the moment unfold. Let your eyes speak volumes, not of desperation or fear, but of assurance and calm. This is where true attraction lies, in the subtle, in the unspoken, in the quietly confident. When you embrace that balance, you'll discover that the connection you're seeking is already within your grasp. Number 8, positive attitude. Have you ever wondered why some people naturally attract others while some struggle to connect despite having similar qualities? The answer often lies in their attitude and how they treat others, especially in those small, everyday interactions. Our behavior and attitude shape the way people perceive us, leaving lasting impressions that either draw people in or push them away. 1. Positive attitude. The secret to attraction. Imagine someone you know who constantly exudes negativity. How does their energy impact you? Likely it drains your enthusiasm, creating an invisible barrier that prevents connection. On the flip side, a positive attitude can light up an entire room. It's contagious, lifting spirits and naturally drawing people towards you. Psychologist Barbara Fredrickson's broaden and build theory suggests that positive emotions expand your thinking and increase your capacity to connect with others. This mindset not only fosters better relationships, but also creates a magnetic presence that others can't help but notice. In relationships, a positive attitude goes beyond just smiling and being friendly. It's reflected in how we handle challenges, setbacks, and difficult conversations. Instead of reacting with frustration or anger, those with a positive mindset approach situations calmly and thoughtfully. This resilience is incredibly attractive, signaling emotional maturity and intelligence, qualities everyone values in a partner or friend. 2. From positive attitude to positive action. Something as simple as being polite is more than just good manners. It's a reflection of respect and empathy. Picture a moment when you're served a cup of tea and respond with a genuine thank you. That small act of kindness not only acknowledges the person serving you, but can shift the entire dynamic of the interaction. It's in these moments that we express respect for others and ourselves. As Dale Carnegie once said, "You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you." This speaks to the power of authentic respect and kindness in our interactions. It's not about grand gestures, but about small, consistent actions that show genuine care for those around us. 3. The Stoic approach to attitude and courtesy. These small acts of kindness, rooted in Stoic virtues, leave lasting impressions and enhance your social appeal. By focusing on what we can control, our reactions, our behavior, our attitude, we become more grounded, more approachable, and ultimately more attractive to others. It's not just about winning people over. It's about cultivating a sense of inner strength and calm that naturally draws people in. Attitude isn't just something that happens to us, it's something we choose every day. Whether we're navigating tough conversations, dealing with frustration, or simply interacting with strangers, we have the power to decide how we show up. And in making that choice, we not only shape how others see us, but also build the kind of inner resilience that carries us through life's challenges with grace. In a world that often feels hurried and disconnected, these small moments of kindness and respect can make all the difference. They're what people remember, what shapes their perception of you, and what ultimately determines whether they feel drawn to you or distanced from you. So, if you've ever wondered why some people effortlessly attract others, take a closer look at their attitude. It's not about perfection or never having a bad day. It's about choosing, even in the small moments, to act with grace, kindness, and positivity. And in that choice lies the true secret to social magnetism. Number 9. The difference a compliment makes her see. Most guys think they need to come up with clever lines or witty comebacks to grab a woman's attention. But let me tell you right now, that's completely wrong. Let's break it down. Women hear compliments all the time. "You're amazing," or "You have such a great personality." These phrases, they've lost their power because she's heard them thousands of times. She's immune to them. But what does she rarely hear? A genuine compliment about who she truly is. So how do you stand out? The key is in using her name when you compliment her. Why? Because when you say her name during a conversation, it triggers something deep in her mind. It makes her feel recognized, unique, and significant. Think about this. We're all drawn to the sound of our own names. It's not just about saying, "Ely, you're beautiful." It's about making her feel truly seen. But don't overdo it. Timing is everything. Use her name at meaningful moments, especially when you're giving her a sincere compliment. For instance, if she's sharing a story about something she's passionate about, don't just nod and smile. Show her that you're really listening by saying something like, "I really admire how Ely expresses herself. It's so inspiring." This kind of praise isn't just flattery. It makes her feel genuinely acknowledged, and that's what she craves on a deeper level. Most guys miss this. Why? They're too busy trying to impress with jokes or by bragging about themselves. But women, like anyone, don't care how impressive you think you are. They care about how you make them feel. This approach isn't about manipulation. It's about being mindful of the interaction. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel heard and understood. It's a simple yet powerful technique. But again, sincerity is crucial. Generic compliments or awkwardly throwing her name into the conversation can backfire, making the interaction feel forced. Here's another example. If she tells you about an accomplishment, recognize her effort instead of just commenting on the result. Instead of saying, "That's great," say something like, "Ely, I really respect your dedication to that project." It's not easy to stay that focused. It's thoughtful, specific, and shows you value who she is, not just the surface-level attributes. Sincere acknowledgement hits different. It creates a connection that feels real. Complimenting her in a way that touches the core of her emotions will make her more likely to remember you in a positive light. So, what's the takeaway? Don't try to impress her with fancy words or rehearsed lines. Authenticity is the key. Focus on making her feel valued as an individual, and you'll naturally stand out. Compliment her in a way that others overlook, and you'll leave a lasting impression. Number 10. The misconception of pursuit. You've probably been told that dating is a game where you need to win her over, right? And after putting in all the effort, sending thoughtful messages, showering her with compliments, even going out of your way to plan that perfect date, you find yourself confused. Why isn't she interested? Why is she pulling away? It feels like the more you try to capture her attention, the more distant she becomes. Here's the harsh truth. The more you chase her, the more you lose yourself, and women can sense that. So why does this happen? Many men are misled by the belief that pursuing women is the key to attracting them. They think that buying gifts, offering endless compliments, or even pretending to be someone they're not will do the trick. But here's the reality. Women can tell when you're not being authentic. The harder you try to impress her, the more she distances herself. It's time to shift your mindset from pursuing to attracting. 1. Attraction versus pursuit. The idea of chasing someone implies desperation, and desperation isn't attractive. Imagine you're at a party, and someone is constantly trying to get your attention, not because they're genuinely interested in who you are, but because they want to win your approval. It feels off, right? Women experience the same thing. When you chase, you place her on a pedestal and diminish your own value. Think about it. Have you ever wondered why women are drawn to men who seem indifferent or calm, the ones who don't go out of their way to impress? That's because those men radiate confidence and self-assurance. They're grounded in who they are. As Ryan Holiday, author of The Obstacle is the Way, emphasizes in his work on Stoicism, you control how you respond to the world, not how the world responds to you. Instead of chasing her, focus on mastering yourself, your actions, emotions, and mindset. 2. Why chasing fails. When you chase, you're operating from a place of scarcity, sending the message that she's the prize and you're in desperate pursuit of it. This dynamic throws off the balance and disrupts the natural flow of attraction. Women, like men, are naturally drawn to people who know their worth, who don't seek validation from others. It's the law of human nature. We want what we can't easily have. By constantly being available and trying to please, you inadvertently push her away. The Stoic approach to attraction. Let's turn to the philosophy of Stoicism, which teaches control over our emotions and reactions. When you adopt a Stoic mindset in relationships, you're not swayed by the highs and lows of your interactions. You remain grounded, emotionally resilient, and self-sufficient. That's the essence of attraction. As Epictetus once said, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Instead of responding to every text instantly, worrying about what she thinks, or changing your behavior to fit what you assume she wants, focus on being authentic. Be the man who knows what he wants in life, who has goals, passions, and standards. When you're deeply invested in your own growth and purpose, you naturally become more attractive. Why? Because you're not seeking her validation. You're living according to your own principles. 3. The power of detachment. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is learning the art of detachment. This doesn't mean becoming emotionally cold or indifferent. It means not being attached to the outcome. Whether she responds or not, whether she's interested or not, it doesn't shake you. When you let go of the need to control the outcome, you shift the power dynamic. Suddenly, she becomes more intrigued because you're no longer playing the game of chasing. You've stepped out of the cycle of neediness and into the role of a confident, grounded man. 4. Shifting from pursuit to presence. Instead of chasing her, practice being present. Focus on your life, your passions, your goals. When you engage with her, do so from a place of curiosity, not desperation. Ask thought-provoking questions that open up meaningful conversations like, what's something you've always wanted to try but haven't? Or, if you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? These kinds of questions not only show that you're genuinely interested in her as a person, but also that you're thoughtful and confident enough to explore deeper topics. 5. The confidence to walk away. One of the most attractive traits a man can possess is the confidence to walk away. This doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It means knowing your worth and not settling for anything less than mutual respect and interest. When you're willing to walk away from situations that don't serve you, you demonstrate emotional strength. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Stop seeking her approval and start valuing your own. 6. Attract. Don't chase. The key to attracting women isn't about chasing them or showering them with compliments. It's about being the best version of yourself. Master your emotions, focus on your goals, and engage with her authentically. When you do that, she'll be drawn to you naturally. The pursuit doesn't build attraction. Presence, purpose, and self-respect do. So ask yourself, are you chasing or are you attracting? Creating instant attraction with a woman is both an art and a science, guided by understanding, confidence, and genuine connection. By following the 10 effective rules we've explored, you can enhance your charisma and magnetism, making those special moments unforgettable. Remember, attraction isn't just about physical appeal. It's about the energy you project and the respect you show. As you apply these strategies, stay true to yourself and remain patient. Authenticity shines through, and women are drawn to genuine confidence. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. If you found this content valuable, please support us by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to The Stoic Goddess for more insights on how to create instant attraction with a woman and how to instantly create attraction with women. Share your thoughts in the comments below and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in our next video.